So derivative of trigonometric function. So we have number one function, sine function. And we're going to use this rule. If f of x is equals to sine x, then f prime of x is equals to cosine x. So, paano yun? Example number 1, f of x is equals to sine times 4x or sine 4x. So, f prime of x is equals to cosine 4x times 4. What happened here? So, sine, let's just change using this rule. Let's just change sine to cosine, then copy 4x, then derive 4x. Okay? Using the previous rule, 4x, you derive it. We all know that x is raised to 1. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. Then 4x raised to 0. 4 times 1 is equal to 4. So, yun ang nangyari dyan. After that, rewrite, then the final derivation is 4 times cosine 4x. Then example number 2, f of x is equal to sine times 3x plus 1. Change sine to cosine, copy 3x plus 1, then derive 3x plus 1 using the rules. Okay? So 3 times cosine 3x plus 1. Example number 3 is f of x equals x times sine 3x. So this is a product rule. We're going to apply the product rule, which is p prime of x is equals to f of x times g prime of x plus f prime of x times g of x. So by following this rule, we're going to derive this function. So f of x is, it's important that we need to identify the f of x and g of x. So, f of x natin dito ay yung x. And g of x is the sine 3x. So, f of x, just copy that. Then, derivation of sine 3x. The g of x is cosine 3x. Then, derive 3x and that's 3. Plus, derivation of f of x, and f of x is x, derive x is 1. Then sine 3x, copy. After that, let's simplify. Then 3 times 3x times cosine 3x plus sine 3x, and that's the final answer. Next, we have the cosine function, and that's f of x equals to cosine x, then f prime of x is equals to negative sine x. So, dito naman, negative sine ang gagamitin natin. Same with sine function, same process, but cosine will only be changed to negative sine. Okay? So, cosine 2x, f prime of x is equals to negative sine. Just change cosine to negative sine. Copy 2x, then derive 2x. Okay? Don't forget to derive 2x. Then, so the final answer is negative 2 sine 2x. Okay? By rewriting it. Then, example number 2, f of x is equals to cosine of x squared plus 3. So, change cosine to negative sine, then copy x squared plus 3, then derive x squared plus 3. Derive ninyo siya, x squared plus 3. So, using the power rule, 2x raised to 2 minus 1 plus constant rule, 0. Then, 2x raised to 1 plus 0. Then, ang sagot dyan ay 2x. Okay? So, after that, rewrite it, negative 2x sine x squared plus 3. Okay. Same process with sine function, but the difference is that you will change it here into negative sign. Okay, next slide. Okay, so we have tangent function. So if f of x is equals to tan x, then f prime of x is equals to secant squared of x. Okay, same process. We're going to change tan to secant squared, then copy 2x, then derive 2x. Then rewrite it like this one. Okay, same process lang siya. I-change nyo lang sa second. So, it's important that you need to take note of these rules. Okay, so not only take note but familiarize. Okay? So, example number 2 is f of x equals to tan of 4x minus 1. So, change tan to secant squared, then copy 4x minus 1, then derive 4x minus 1. Okay, alam nyo na yung derivation process as I tackled in our previous lesson. So, f prime of x is equals to, rewrite it, ilagay natin sa harap si 4, secant squared times 4x minus 1. Then, example 3 is f of x is equals to tan sine x. So, paano yan? So, using this rule, f prime of x is equals to change tan to secant squared, then copy sine x, then derive sine x. What's the derivation of sine x again? Okay, change sine to cosine. Okay, so that's the final answer. Next, we have the second function. So, if f of x is equals to secant of x, then f prime of x is equals to secant x and tan x. Same process, just change to secant and tan. So, f of x equals to secant 2x, then ang mangyayari dyan, just copy secant 2x, tan 2x, then derive 2x. Okay? Don't forget to derive 2x. Then, write 2 at the front or sa pinakauna, at the beginning, at the start. Then, f prime of x is equals to secant 2x and tan 2x. Okay, we have example number 2, f of x is equals to 2 secant x plus 50. Okay, using the rule, this one, 2 times secant x tan x, dahil yung 50 na wala na dahil ang derivation of 50 is 0. So, 0. So, this is the answer na. Example number 3, f of x is equals to negative 3 secant 8 of x. Okay? So, using this rule, copy negative 3 secant 8x, then tan 8x, then derive 8x. Okay? So don't forget to derive 8x after this one. Then 8 times 3 is negative 24 secant 8x tan 8x. Now, we have cotangent function. So, the derivation is f prime of x is equal to negative cosecant squared x. Okay, negative cosecant squared x. So, using this example, f of x is equal to 4x squared plus cotangent x. So, ang i-derive natin ito, bawat term. So, using the constant multiple rule, 4x squared ay magiging 2 times 4x. Kasi 2 minus 1. Okay? So, that's 8x. So, 8x plus the derivation of cotangent, and that's negative cosecant squared times x. After that, simplify 8x minus cosecant squared. Okay, so yun na po yung sagot ko tag. And we have example number 2, f of x equals to 3 cotangent of 5x. Okay, so 3 times negative, substitute yung derive, negative cosecant squared 5x, then derive 5x. Okay, don't forget to derive of 5x. Then, simplify, negative 3 cosecant squared 5x times 5. Then combine 5 and 3, multiply. 5 times 3 is 15, negative 15 cosecant squared 5x. Now we have the cosecant function. So the derivation is this, okay? We're going to follow this. So f of x, example number 1, f of x is equals to cosecant 6x, then f prime of x is equals to negative cosecant 6x and cotangent 6x, 6. Ang nangyari dyan, by using this, by following this rule, kapihin lang natin yon, magiging negative si cosecant, negative, then cotangent, copy 6x, then derive 6x. Okay, don't forget that. After, rewrite it here. So, magiging negative 6 cosecant 6x, cotangent 6x. Example number 2, f of x is equals to cosecant 3x squared plus 1. Okay? By following again this rule, negative cosecant 3x squared plus 1, kopyahin lang, cotangent 3x squared plus 1, then derive 3x squared plus 1. Paano nangyari yon? 3x squared plus 1 by using constant multiple rule. 2 times 3 x, 2 minus 1 plus 0, ay magiging 6x. Kaya ganon siya. Okay? So, rewrite it. Negative 6x cosecant 3x squared plus 1, cotangent 3x squared plus 1.